everyone. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
How is Melissa McCarthy? I love her. Folks, we are so happy that you enjoyed the show. Stay right there. I promise we're going to get to all of your orders. We are set for 2 hours of spectacular electronics. This isn't right now, but I just wanted to showcase what it is because if you're heading out tonight, you might miss it. In the next hour, we have the final presentation on our Canon Wireless. This is a photo printer, photocopier. It's a scanner and fax machine, and it has all the good stuff. It prints on 2 sides. It has the 35-sheet AutoDock feeder, beautiful 3-inch touchscreen. But listen to this, folks. This prints out images at 9,600 DPIs. That's why that juicy burger looks good enough to eat. When I say 9,600 dots per inch, I mean double the industry standard, which is huge. Now, everywhere else, you'd pay a lot more for this printer. With us, we're at $69.95, and we pay the shipping and handling. And it's on a crazy 4 flexible payments as well. So if you do the retail value of the weekend special price, that's what, like 65% off? It's a huge saving. So if you are struggling with a printer that's not so great, this is definitely one to upgrade to. Now, I have something else to show you as well. Look what's in my right hand. It's your new best friend. It's your brand new 17-inch quad-core Intel Inside. We're showing off because this is a terabyte hard drive. It is the power and performance, but not the price, folks. Normally $1,000, we are at $499 with free shipping and flexible payments of $83.33. Can I ask you a question? Be really honest. Does this shirt look really crinkled and crumpled? Does it look really weird? I don't know, it looks really weird on that monitor. I promise I ironed it. I did iron it. All right, it's probably the seatbelt in the car squished it up. All right, folks, enough of these diversion tactics. What I'm really trying to get around to is our very best value of the day. Here's your last look at our Bose Today Special. It's the name, it's the icon, it's the legend of Bose. Folks, you look at the Wave and you just know so many of us love what they do. And that's why 135,000 have been sold on HSN since 2015. We are so excited to have this final chance of the day. You know, throughout the course of the month, we've been talking about better than Black Friday pricing. We've done our Black Friday offers on Garmin GPSs, on HP laptops, and this is our Black Friday offer on our Bose Wave Sound Touch, the highest of the high at the lowest of the low. The first time we've ever done it as a Today Special. I do need your help though. If you've got a Bose, maybe you bought it last year, or maybe you bought it 10 years ago. If you've been enjoying it, loving it, recommending it, do you mind recommending it tonight? Except recommending it to everybody else that's watching. Give us a call on 1-866-376-8255. We would love, love, love to talk to you. You talk about Bose, and you talk about 50 years in the making. Better sound through research. Truly talented men and women, engineers that bring to life sound like you've never heard before when you're at home or on the go. Whether it's a picnic, the beach, or you're cooking. Whether it's some ambiance for a party or in the bedroom when you're winding down, nobody delivers a product quite like the Bose phenomenon. And tonight we are very excited because we are not alone. As we feature and showcase for the final time in 2016, our amazing Bose Today Special, I want to introduce you to a gentleman that is not only a very talented musician, he is a certified Bose expert. Mr. David Perillo is here. How are you, sir?
Greetings, Adam. I must say your shirt looks fine to me.
Are you sure?
I'm just telling you like it is. It looks fine. Trust me.
You've got an honest face. I believe you. If you're saying it's okay.
Trust me.
Because yours is very well pressed.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Well, let me tell you something else that's certainly an impressive sight is the Bose Wave. But you look at this and there's always the instant recognition.
Yeah.
Because this is the system that changed everything.
You're right. I mean, people know Bose, and it's something that they aspire to own. I mean, I talk to people all the time that tell me that, boy, I've been saving for years, or boy, I just couldn't find the right time to pull the trigger. And then all of a sudden it becomes a reality. And it's because of the fact that the tireless work by our company, by our engineers, was poured into what I like to think of as big details that astonish and little details that make a big difference. To me, what the Bose Wave music system and the Wave Sound Touch represents is an entirely new way to enjoy your music while maintaining that classic style through something that you already know, which is that iconic Wave design. It has your single CD player to enjoy your music via CD. It also has an AM/FM radio so you can enjoy all your favorite radio stations. There's a built-in alarm so that you can enjoy waking up to your Bose Wave music system every morning. The display on the front of it is actually easily, very, very carefully designed so that it auto brightens and auto dims depending upon the light in your room. It's those little details that contribute to making something that is really unique. It is luxury. It is something that is meant to be enjoyed over a long period of time. The little things make the big difference, but it's the sound. It's the engineering that goes into creating the experience of hearing your music like you've never heard it before that will really and truly set this system apart so that you can enjoy your music the way it was meant to be heard.
So a lot of us, I think for so many years, were always under the impression that to get great sound, to get big sound, you had to have a big installation. You had to have wires and cables and speakers here and there and everywhere.
Right.
And with this, it's a complete shift. As we're about to hear with the music, you can take something that is less than 15 inches in width and you can create a sound that is so big and so special that it will fill a room. So no more, gone are the days, David, where you have these complicated audio systems. You have to have people coming in to install it. This could go in any room of the house.
Yeah, and to me, when I think about what's possible, when I think about all the wonderful things that are comprised in the Wave music system, it just kind of shocks me to think that all of that is capable from something that fits on a nightstand.
Right.
Because just like you say, I mean, think about what you envision when it comes to getting great sound, and you're envisioning that giant racks and stacked speaker system with wires that are running everywhere, and it can be really complicated. Well, now, this is something as simple as just pressing one button, turning it on, and why don't I turn it up so we can really hear what it sounds like. And now you'll notice, too, fill this entire studio with wonderful music, and then if I want to turn it off, it's just as simply a matter of tapping the top, because there's a touch sensor built into the top as well, so if the phone rings, you need to quickly turn it off, just tap the top, tap it again, it'll go right back to where you left off. You don't have to worry about having all sorts of buttons or gadgets or gizmos, it's just a simple tap to operate it.
Guys, let me take you through just a few housekeeping notes. Since we are in the final leg of our journey of Bose today, we've sold 3,400. We are now, at this stage, close to sellout. There's 2,000 remaining. And we'll move through, of course, all 2,000 in the next 45 minutes or so. First thing is the color choices. At the top here, the one that David's been playing music from just now is the Platinum. It's sleek, it's sophisticated, it looks gorgeous. The one on the table in front of me is the Espresso. It's like a very rich, deep, almost like a coffee bean color, but it is really, really gorgeous as well. The Espresso, this one will be the first to sell out, so if that's the one you've got your eye on, call sooner rather than later. As this very fitting music plays in the background, let me quickly take you through the pricing options as well, because this is what makes us special. You can buy Bose in the finest Bose stores across the country and in the finest retailers, but nobody is doing what we're doing tonight. We took $100 off the price, and we added in free shipping, and we added in the HSN Twist, which is 6 flex pay. So any single person, or any people, any couple, anybody that's watching that has a credit card or a debit card, anybody that wants to order right now, all you would pay is $83 and change. That's it. We send it right to you as well. So it's not layaway where you have to pay, and then you get it. You pay a sixth of the price and it's straight to you. Now, if you're an HSN credit card holder, if you're a VIP customer, you can do really like 12 flex pays. It brings it down to $41 and change if that's the route you want to go. If you'd like to apply for an HSN credit card, it's certainly a card full of benefits, lots of extra perks that you get by shopping with us on HSN. I would encourage you to go online at hsn.com to read some of the reviews. I mean, we're talking about, look, 5-star after 5-star after 5-star. Virtually every single review is perfect. But David, that's a story that, you know, we read about, but you must hear about as well when you're in the stores up and down the country.
You're right, and particularly with the product we're talking about tonight. I mean, with the Wave music system, this is a truly iconic system. This is something that, you know, its first iteration was launched back in 2004, and when something is this classic, it really withstands the test of time. We've made subtle refinements and improvements to its core design, but ultimately, the main idea here is incredible, lifelike sound to put you right there in the amphitheater, right there in the jazz club, right there at the rock concert. It doesn't matter what type of music you are envisioning being at, that's what we want you to do. And when you have this high level of engineering prowess put to the test, you're going to hear all of those subtle nuances that perhaps you've missed, either in music that you've never experienced before, or even better, I challenge you to put in an album that you know and love, something that really means something to you, something that, you know, has really caught you before and made you stop and say, wow, that really means something to me. When you press play on the concept, or excuse me, when you press play on the remote that gives you the capability to hear this concept be brought to life, you're going to start realizing new things in your music that you couldn't possibly have imagined, and that's what's really special.
So David, let me put you on the spot. Can you show us, in the best way possible, the magic behind the music?
Right.
How does it take that sound and from something so small create such a big, big feel?
Well, there is a lot that goes into making that possible, but I am very excited to be able to show you real time how this system does what it does, because it really is a very special feat. And Bose, we really pride ourselves on being an engineering company first and foremost. We like to solve problems. In fact, we obsess over how to make things better for you every day. And when it comes to the interest of making great sound, this is something, like we say, is only found from Bose. We patented the technology. We call it our waveguide speaker technology. Now, the way I can best demonstrate that is with a little bit of a science lesson, so bear with me here. When you take a look at these speakers, what I'm gonna do is play some sound, and they're gonna go, I'm gonna hold them up to the candles, and you'll see that sound will physically pass through the candles as that starts to move that candle back and forth.
Okay.
Sound is simply air in motion. So what I'm going to do then is attach these twin tubes. This is a representation of what is actually curled up inside the WaveSound Touch machine. And then what's going to happen next is you will both hear and see the difference. Let me get some music playing through my speakers here. Now notice, as I hold them up, you'll see that sound will flow through the flame and flicker it just a touch.
Dancing a little bit.
Just a touch, right. Now, listen and watch.
So why did that happen?
So that's the magic, that's waveguide speaker technology in effect. So if you can imagine how a single breath of air blown across the top of a flute amplifies it up to concert hall filling sound, the same principle applies here. We're naturally strengthening that sound.
Right.
We're subtly honing it and shaping it before it exits out into the room. And our design is what makes this different than a conventional stereo system. And it's the secret behind how we're able to give that big, powerful, lifelike performance from something that is so compact that it can fit on a side table, it can fit on a nightstand. It's something that you could move from room to room on a whim if you felt like it. But ultimately, whether it's, you know, rock, whether it's jazz, whether it's gospel or heavy metal, it doesn't matter what type of music fan you are. If music is important to you, the speaker technology that we just talked about is really that secret sauce behind how we are able to produce that feeling of going from just sort of passively listening to music to being actively involved in it. And boy, it is a feeling that I would hope everybody wants to take advantage of, because it truly is special.
And chances are you've wanted a Bose Wave system in the past. Chances are you've seen this at a friend's house, at a family member's house. Chances are you've walked past that window in the mall, the Bose store, and you said, I'm gonna get one of those one day. Well, that day is today, because we all want the best offer.
Right.
We look for that great deal, and that's what HSN is doing with our Better Than Black Friday pricing. Folks, it is the first time, the only time, and the best time to buy it. It is the most advanced Bose that we offer, and it's the lowest price we have ever been at. We're at $499, where typically this is $600, $599.95. And you know, Bose don't typically discount because they don't need to discount. Bose is a company and a brand that has a reputation that truly precedes it. People know when they want to go for that gold standard, they go to Bose. And that's why you talk about the Sistine Chapel, you talk about the space station.
The space shuttle, yeah.
It's crazy. These are the folks that are delivering the sound technology. If you've wanted one and you'd like to do it right now, we'd love to take your call. If you want to speak to us and share your story, we'd love to hear it as well. We are now 15 minutes in. There's about 35 minutes left. And I have now about 1,800 remaining before complete sellout, folks. About 1,800 left before there is not one left in the building. Now, we will restock this, of course, but it goes back up to the full price. So for the holiday season, if you've got friends coming over, family members coming over, and you want to create that perfect atmosphere, the ambiance, try the Bose. It's easy to talk about something when you own it. I had my Bose from the minute Bose launched on HSN. I remember the very first time I was like, okay, I'm in, I'm gonna get one.
Great.
Now, I incidentally have the old model, and I love it. I wouldn't trade it for the world. You're getting the brand new model. It looks a little different. It looks even more refined because this is the brand new 2016, 2017 model with the upgraded exterior. And to be clear, as we're talking about with David, we're playing CDs, we've obviously got the radio, and we are streaming our music from all of our devices. It does it all.
Yeah, I mean, there is such a fundamental shift now in the terms of how people enjoy music.
Right.
There is this whole world of music that's out there that gives you the capability to now tap into 20,000 internet radio stations that are out there. Streaming services like Pandora or Spotify or Amazon Prime Music. All of this is available at the touch of a button. So yes, the Wave music system with SoundTouch capability, this really represents one of our most advanced and feature-packed systems to date. It really does have it all. But the great thing is even though it is advanced, it is so simple to just simply talk about, just to bring it up in conversation.
Right.
You think about, oh my gosh, it has all of this stuff, but at the same time, it is so easy to use. In fact, it's so simple to plug in. Now, you notice here, I've spun it around.
Yeah.
Notice that here, this is all there really is to it. I mean, you think about a traditional stereo system and all the wiring that goes into it.
Nightmare.
I have a cable here. This is a power cable. I'm just gonna simply plug this into the power cable here, right into that area, and then notice I'm gonna plug in the pedestal, which allows for that SoundTouch streaming capability, and I'm done.
Wow.
That's it. So now you have the capability to enjoy that music, and you don't have to be an audio engineer to figure out how to get it up and running.
We're gonna play some more music for you because music is really the food that just kind of gives us happiness. It gives us moments of sadness. It gives us that sentimental feeling, that romantic feeling. Music is that touchstone of our lives. When you hear that sound, that song, you think back to that first date. You think back to that wedding. You think back to when your child was born. You think to all the moments in life that mean something to you.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you think about all of the experience that we have shared and enjoyed with family members, with friends, with complete strangers over the years, there is music playing in the background while that happened. It helps to color and paint our emotions so that we can feel what we felt back then, and we can still feel it now through that music. What makes this so exciting too is that now with the addition of the SoundTouch capability, if you have a tablet at home or if you have a laptop, you can download a free app from Bose, and it gives you the capability now to help facilitate this connection from the Bose SoundTouch up to the internet using your Wi-Fi connection in your home. It is as simple then as pressing one button, and I can set one of 6 presets here, just like I have it in my car.
Yeah.
So I can bring up anything that I like, whether it be my favorite song, my favorite album, maybe it's a Spotify playlist or a Pandora radio station. It is all one tap away. It is just that easy. And now I can even take this, because of these 6 presets, they are all mapped to my remote control.
Yeah.
So because of the remote control being something that also has those 6 buttons, those 6 presets, notice they are right here as I'm holding it upside down. That's wonderful. I was just making sure that everyone's paying attention.
Just checking we're listening.
Gotcha.
I love it.
Okay.
I love it.
They're never gonna flip their TV upside down. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right there, those are those same 6 presets so that you can enjoy Spotify, Pandora, anything that you have already in the cloud that you are using to stream and enjoy music. Now, with those 6 presets, I can just simply tap a button and what I have previously set comes to life here on the Wave SoundTouch. This is the easiest way to really make that, you know, that music come to life. And now, because you have both CD, AM, FM radio, and the streaming solution, it really is our most packed system to give you that capability of access like never before. When I think about the holiday system where you have, or holiday time where people are coming to join you, you have family and friends, even if you yourself aren't a user of the streaming services, maybe you know, just listening to AM, FM, when family comes over, you know, maybe they have a song on their tablet or their phone they'd like to share with you, and this is a Bluetooth-enabled system too. So via wireless, they can pair right up to the Wave Sound Touch and share that music with you too. So if there's someone in your family that's using that technology, well, now you have the system for them as well.
You set the music free, everybody. Folks, we just got told if you want the Platinum, we have at this stage 800 left before it's completely sold out. If you want the Espresso, we're down to less than 740, so a little under 740 in the Espresso. So they are going. A lot of people like to look and they like to listen to what David's had to say all day long, and then they make that final decision. You know, in life, we invest in many things and we buy lots of things that excite us. This is something for you and the entire family to enjoy for years to come. Do you love music? What do you love to listen to? Is it rock? Is it pop? Is it jazz? Is it classical? Is it country? What do you love to listen to? Because when you've got this, it might be a morning when you wake up having your toast and cereal. It might be an evening when you just want to feel a little bit revitalized. Maybe you want to wind down a little bit. You know, ours is in the, we have like an open plan living room kitchen, so ours is in the living room. So if we're having breakfast, I turn it on, we're listening to the radio. On a night time, Chelsea and I'll listen to some music. But once you've got this, it's the only sound system you'll ever need. It's the only sound system that will deliver that perfect sound. So maybe you love musicals, let's say. You know, I was watching last night, Shannon said about being down in the pit with the orchestra.
Yeah, right.
That's such a great analogy. You're a musician.
Absolutely.
How important is it for you that the speakers that we're using and you know, really relaying the sound, how important is it to you that the sound is realistic?
I know that if you're a musician, you find an incredible amount of gratitude in being able to pass that message along to people listening. And we go to endless amount of toil to be able to bring that message to life in the recording studio or in the amphitheater. And if you are listening on something that is subpar, if you're listening on just the standard system that, you know, you've had for years that's kind of been tucked away in a corner, you're not getting everything that a musician is broadcasting to you, and you're really missing out on the message they're trying to parlay. We all know what it feels like to be in lockstep when someone has just truly captivated that musical mind and heart that you have. We all have it, and we all know that feeling. And when you are listening on something like the Wave Sound Touch, all of a sudden, you can bring an entire studio to life with a touch of one button.
We're smooth cats here.
Yeah. Welcome to the Smooth Hour.
But it's not just loud, it's the quality. A lot of people, you turn the volume up, you think you get better. You know, it's just, it's different with this. And I think the biggest confusion is, well, how can it be so great when it's quite frankly so tiny? You have no idea. This is the patented waveguide technology that propelled Bose truly to the sky and back. This is the one that really made them famous. This is the one that everybody wants. And I think, honestly, when you really break it down, we deserve it, because music is one of the joys in life.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Well, we take such pride in being able to bring that joy to life. Our engineers are working so hard to help create that experience. So no matter what it is that you're listening to, that joy permeates through the air and goes out to you and those who you are sharing that experience with. And in the holiday time, you know, what better way to decorate your home than with music? And you think about, gosh, you know, we're about to get together with all the people that we love, or maybe people we're not as excited to get together with, but it doesn't really matter, because music is the backdrop. It can give you that feeling of being involved in that performance. It can give you the feeling of creating a mood. When you hear it on the Bose Wave music system, now you're no longer just passively sitting in the background. No matter what the volume, too. You were mentioning how when we turn it up, it all sounds very clear. In fact, when I turn it down low, you'll notice that everything is still evenly represented.
Yeah, yeah.
All of those frequencies are still there. This is a very big challenge for, you know, audio equipment, is to be able to reproduce faithfully those frequencies when the system is playing softly. You think about how, you know, at a dinner party, you don't want to overwhelm people. You want to be entertaining people. Subtly in the background, there should be that mood setting. And the Bose Wave music system, with its unique technology, gives you that capability, and you can just sit back and enjoy the dinner.
I think for so many of us, even without David or myself talking to you about it and kind of showcasing all the wonders that this brings into a home, I think we already know. I think we know that it is well overdue that we had a great sound system at home. You know, the last time we looked at sound systems, they were big and they were complicated and there was wires and there was cables everywhere. I remember the time when, to get a really great sound system, you'd have to bring somebody in and we'd have to have it installed properly. Folks, this is a one-time purchase that will bring you so many years of smiles and tears. When you think about music and all the moments that this will conjure up and bring back to you, this is the story of our lives. Music is the story of our lives. So it's not that we have to be convinced to buy it, but you've got to offer me a great deal. And nearly 4,000 people today have said, I found the good deal. I found the best deal. I found the deal that makes it possible for me, my family, to enjoy our favorite songs, the stories of our lives. And that's right here. When HSN and Bose come together, they make magic happen like nobody else can do. So we're gonna save $100. We're gonna pay the shipping for you. And we're gonna send it to you for one flex pay of $83. That's it. You can't walk into a Bose store in the mall and ask to pay just $83 and take the box, because they're gonna send security after you. We'll do that. And I wanna give you every confidence, because as much as David plays the songs and plays the music, you're still hearing it through our cameras and sound systems and through your TVs. We want you to get it home, to unbox it, to plug it in and play your favorite song. And if it doesn't make you smile from ear to ear, if it doesn't bring a tear to your eye when you hear that sentimental tune, please return it to us for 100% refund of the purchase price. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Since we're now more than halfway through the final presentation of the year, the last 29 minutes of 2016 are now upon us. With everyone on the phone line, we're about 1,400 left before complete sellout. And just to be clear, we're restocking these, folks. These will be restocked probably in 48 hours after the weekend. They go back to the normal price, which is still fantastic and worth every penny. But for those of us who have an eagle eye for that great bargain, this is that deal. So maybe this is a good time to revisit Waveguide.
Right. This is something that I think, if you think about what sets this apart, what really makes the magic happen, the Waveguide speaker technology is truly the difference maker. This is something that I know was over 10 years in development, actually, in our research and development labs before it ever saw the light of day. And that, to me, is a real testament to making sure that we get it right. We want to make sure that if we're introducing something that has a real, true benefit to the listening experience. Now, the best way for me to showcase that benefit is with a little demonstration involving setting the mood with some candles here. Now, as you may know, sound is simply air in motion. The way I can show that is with a little bit of music through these speakers, and when I hold them up to these flames, you'll notice that they will flicker a little bit as sound is actually passing through the flames. But what I'm gonna do after I do that is I'm gonna attach our Waveguide speaker technology, and this is a representation of the technology that's actually curled up inside the Wave Sound Touch. And right away, what's gonna happen is you're gonna notice that the sound will immediately change and the air will pick up speed. And the only way to understand that is to see it. So notice, a little bit of bounce here as we play just regular music. I'll attach my waveguide and watch what happens.
But it's a great visual.
It really is, isn't it? It's incredible when you see this technology at work, because ultimately it seems very simple, but you know, our engineering team says simplicity can be really complicated. The thing is, leave the complication to them. That's what they're made for, is to be able to face that problem. And the result is what you see on screen, is our Waveguide speaker technology working with a host of different technologies to help bring the music to life with the incredible clarity that you're used to from Bose, but with the Wave Sound Touch 4, you know, we're really adding some of those little nuances and details that make the listening experience all the better, with a touch top capability so that you can turn the system on and off with just a simple tap. If the phone is ringing and you're listening to music, you can just run over quick, tap it to turn it on, or excuse me, turn it off, and then turn it back on again with a simple tap.
It's better than it's ever been before.
Right.
I mean, that's the reality. It's the best version, and you're getting it. Don't forget, and we say this a few times, we can't repeat it enough, this is one of the highest end models that you can buy, which means that, yeah, you've got that radio, you've got the CD, but this also allows you to stream your music, folks.
You're right.
From Spotify, whether it's going to be all of the catalog of music that you've got on your phone or your tablet, we're going to take all of that music and we're going to set it free. That feature is included. I don't want you thinking it's not. Absolutely, those internet radio stations and everything else, we're going to play it all through here.
Yeah, there's 20,000 internet radio stations that are out there and available for you right now to listen to. And with the download of a simple app that allows you to control and harness that power, it's really as simple as just a button press. You'll see here I have 6 presets that are set up inside the app. These are my favorites. These are things that I can just bring to life as simply as tapping a preset button in my car radio. If I want to listen to this song, I have it set as preset 2, and that is it. So you'll notice there's a little bit of music happening now. I have the volume capability right from inside the app.
Wow, listen to that.
And there you have it. So think of the possibilities now. If you have Pandora, if you're familiar with Spotify, you have the ability to unlock an entire world of streaming music. Yeah, you can download the app right to your tablet, right to your phone, you know, and this is all connected with your home Wi-Fi network. But if you have Bluetooth built into that device as well, you can just make a simple wireless pair right to the device too, and you can begin enjoying all of your music from your phone or any of those devices as well.
This gives you full flexibility, freedom to do everything that you could possibly want to do. And somebody that'll experience that is Nancy in Florida. Nancy, welcome to HSN. You're live with David and Adam. How are you tonight?
Hi, Nancy.
Hi, Adam. Hi, David. I'm so excited.
Good.
Nancy, what got you? What have you been looking for a Bose?
Yes, I have. And I just happened to turn the set on, and there you were.
Oh, that's so good. So, Nancy, have you ever heard of Bose before?
Oh, yes, I've heard of it. A lot of my friends have it.
Have you been doing a little research and trying to see the best price, or were you just sold on the way it sounds?
I was sold on the way it sounds. As a matter of fact, I was at the hairdresser today, and she had music on, and it sounded so wonderful. And I saw it was a Bose, and I said, oh, I would love one.
Oh, Nancy.
And I was on the internet, too, looking at it. And, again, I just turned the TV on, and I said, I have to buy it.
Oh, we're so thrilled. What color did you get?
I got the platinum.
You got the platinum at the top. And where are you going to put it, Nancy?
Probably in my living room.
In the living room. That's a great place for it. And actually, to Nancy's point, Dave, because, you know, you're saying the hairdresser.
Right.
You go into so many stores and salons and places, and you always see the Bose brand name.
Yeah, I see it in my dentist's office all the time. It's amazing.
Well, Nancy, we hope you get a lot of enjoyment from it. Thank you so much for shopping with us.
Thank you very much. Have a good evening.
Thank you, Nancy.
Bye, Nancy.
Happy holidays.
Thank you. Same to you. Bye-bye.
Well, Nancy's in. Nancy got hers reserved. She's at the salon, getting her hair done. She looks up. She sees a Bose speaker. It sounds so good. Folks, we want to bring it into your home. They did just let me know, those of you that want the espresso, we're down to 400 now before this is sold out. So final 400 in the espresso. If you want the platinum, we're about 670, 680. So it's kind of close to call at this stage. Espresso leads a little bit. We are on the final leg of this journey. This is your last call, your last chance. If there's something inside of you that's saying, I should do it, I should get it. Do you love music? Do you love music? If the answer is yes, let's invest in something that's going to give us that enjoyment. Whatever the kind of music it is that you love to listen to. And when you really look at it, let's be honest, David, go back a few years
Sure.
on what you would spend on a system.
Oh my gosh.
Double, triple the price.
It'd be double, triple in price, and it would be double, triple in size and complexity too. I mean, if you close your eyes and you think about what you might expect to spend or what you might expect to build in your living room when it came to getting great sound, I mean, it's gargantuan, it's monstrous. The speakers and the wires and the complexity and the high rack of AV receivers and everything. I mean, think about what you gave up in order to have that great sound. You gave up your living room, you gave up a clean, elegant look. The wonderful thing is that now those days are thankfully and blessedly gone because of the fact that we work to create that experience without the bulk and without the complication. You see it blend elegantly into a decor here. I mean, boy, what it must mean to be able to gain back that space and really take pride in not only the space that you live in, but the music that you enjoy. And because of that pride, it transfers from you to us. We are so proud to be able to take this, incredible feat of engineering and all the prowess that our team works to bring to bear their ingenuity so that you can experience the music like you've never heard before. It is just so wonderful to be able to take that experience and bring it into your home so that you can have pride in what you experience every day through the music that gets brought to life.
And you will use it. I mean, I can go through my daily life and tell you how we use ours. And again, Chelsea and I have the old version from when Bose first launched on HSN early in 2015, and I love it, absolutely love it. This is the newest version, so the grill on the speakers is brand new. It looks even better than it ever did. But it's the morning time when I get out of bed and I am in the kitchen, I'm making some breakfast, I'll just tap the top and the radio comes on. I love to listen to the radio, just the radio I love to listen to on a morning, you know? Or then on an afternoon, if Chelsea's cooking, maybe preparing dinner, she'll put the music on her favorite CD. Or if we've got family coming over, like for Thanksgiving, we'll stream music to it. We'll have a playlist on the phone or the tablet and we'll stream our music. Or go to iHeartRadio or Pandora and we'll do that. So it becomes a center point, it becomes a centerpiece, it becomes a gathering point, it becomes the hub of the home, it becomes the heart of the home for us to enjoy, for everybody to enjoy. And that's the whole key. Life is too short. If music is your thing, and let's face it, it's everybody's thing in some respect or another, this is something you'll really enjoy. I kind of liken it to, if you ever go to a concert, and you're in that arena, you're in that music hall, and it starts to happen, the band starts to play, and you start to feel that sensation inside of you because it's all around you. It's that feeling. The music is all around you. The music does surround you. The music becomes like you are at that concert. That's why it's so exciting. That's why you get the shivers up and down your spine. It is just one of those unbelievable feelings in life that you don't have to walk out the front door and find at the arena. You can bring it into your living room, into your bedroom for everybody in the family to enjoy. Listen, you can tell I'm passionate about it. David has been doing this for over 10 years, showcasing and really, I mean, this gentleman is a certified Bose expert. And there is such a pride to be able to say, listen, we talk Bose because Bose is the #1 name in the world. Nobody even comes close to Bose.
Yeah, we're really, pride is the right word. We're so proud to be able to present, the end point of all of the work that we do to bring the experience to life. And there are lots of luxury brands that are out there, but we have something in common in the sense that we are all striving to design something so meticulously that it keeps all of the experience in mind, regardless of what it is, from the moment you take it out of the box to when you plug it in to the first time you turn on the system with the remote control. I have it upside down this time. You have the capability now to get that experience in your home and enjoy all of the fruits of the labor of our team to sculpt and craft the experience of listening so that when you hear music, it captures that moment that maybe you haven't felt in some time. And so you get the sensation brought to life and it can just stop you right in your tracks when the music hits you that right way.
It gets you. It really does.
Isn't it amazing?
It just gets you. All right, folks, they gave us 5,000. I think you can actually, oh, good, you can see on the counter, we're at nearly 3,900. And with everyone on the phone line, there's about, at this stage, 350 of the espresso and about 400 of the platinum. So we are nearly done. We are nearly done. It is nearly over. We want to thank everybody that's taken part, everybody that's ordered theirs. We're going to send it right on out to you. As we kind of push along into these final 15, 16 minutes, I just want to highlight the payment options and the price options because, first of all, the reason why there is such an excitement and a buzz in the air is because we are $100 off. We've never done it before. We've never had this version of the Wave. This is the Sound Touch. This is everything, folks. So it's CD, it's radio, it is wireless streaming, so we can do all the internet radio stations, we can stream all the music from our gadgets and gizmos. This does it all. So we took $100 off, we pay the shipping and handling, and we put it on 6 Flex Pay. Now 6 Flex is our biggest flex. We don't do more than that. We certainly do a lot less than that, but 6 is the most we ever do, so it's the best. So for $83 and change, and you might never have shopped with us before. You might just be channel surfing on this Friday night saying, what is this? Folks, if you call us right now on that toll-free number, or you go online right now at hsn.com, you can have this for $83 and tax. We'll send it right out to you. Maybe we're gonna put this under the Christmas tree. Maybe we're gonna wrap this up. Maybe we're gonna take it out the box the minute it arrives to enjoy it. We will send it to you. And if you play your favorite songs, and you are not smiling from ear to ear, we insist that you return it. And if you return it, we will not penalize you. There will not be some gigantic restocking fee. You will receive 100% of your purchase price back. So now the legend and the icon that is Bose can be yours. You can experience it for yourself. Okay, so since this is all nearly done, we might as well just take a couple more calls. If you do want the espresso, the sooner you call, the better. They're both selling pretty evenly, but the espresso will be the first to be completely sold out. Terry is calling. Terry is in Maryland, I believe. Terry, welcome to HSN. You're live with David and Adam. Terry, how are you tonight?
I'm fabulous. How are you?
We are happy to hear a friendly voice. Terry, rumor has it that do you already have a Bose system?
I have several different Bose systems.
Oh, tell us about it, Terry. Do you love them?
Love them.
Why?
The sound is phenomenal.
So would you classify yourself as a music lover?
Yes.
Right, okay. And Terry, who got you onto Bose in the first place?
I was in the store. I was actually in the store in the mall.
Okay.
And I went in the store and I was, where's that coming from? And I was just, and that was maybe 10 years ago.
Wow. So you never looked back, Terry?
Never.
Oh my gosh. So what happened tonight then? Are you upgrading?
Yes.
Ah. So what do you think to the new one?
I'm loving it.
Yeah.
I'm loving it. I'm excited. I just want it to be here tomorrow.
Yes. Right.
Terry, I promise it's going to be there in just a couple days. Terry, what would you say to anybody in these closing 15 minutes that we have for the entire year? What would you say to somebody that never has had a Bose and is looking at it and they're not quite yet convinced? What would you say to them?
Get off the fence and go ahead and purchase it. You won't be disappointed.
That was the music to your ears.
That's perfect. Terry, that makes me so happy to hear you say that. Thank you so much.
Yes, I love it.
Good.
Oh, Terry, what color did you get tonight?
I got the espresso.
Oh, you got the espresso. Yeah, beautiful. It's that rich, it's like a deep, deep coffee bean color. It's really, really very nice.
Yes.
Well, Terry, we will send it to you with love, and we hope you enjoy it. Happy holidays from all of us.
Thank you.
Thank you, Terry. Have a great night.
Bye-bye.
Well, we could do this all night long because it's great music, it's great times, great friends, it's all of us together, but good things have to come to an end. They have to. We are a few moments away from our 10-minute clock appearing on the screen, so I would encourage you at this stage. I know we are 4,000 now officially, with everyone on the phone. I don't know, 300 of each, perhaps around that. It's hard to tell because there's so many folks dialing, but around that. I can tell you that it won't be here tomorrow. And when we do restock it, it does go back to that very, very full price, which is still good. But this is the best price we've ever done. Just while we've got a moment, can we mention a couple other Bose items that you might be interested in? David, I'll look to you on this. A lot of people have been asking throughout the day about our Bose Solo 5. What is this?
Now, this is an incredible system. If you want to enjoy better sound from your television than the Solo 5, I can't think of a better product to be able to take that experience of watching TV and transform it. It is a one-piece system, so that's all there really is. It's controlled with one single remote. It even has a dialogue mode so you can engage that and hear people speaking a little bit clearer. For me, the Solo 5 is something that represents an incredible jump from the sound that you get from regular TV speakers to really bringing that experience to life. This is also a Bluetooth system as well. I should mention that because you can pair directly with this so that you also can enjoy music from your phone or from your tablet or from your laptop or any smart device that has Bluetooth built into it. You can send music right to it with one simple connection, so you get the best of both worlds. You get better sound from your TV, and you can send sound to it from your device as well.
And I encourage you, if you're searching for something specific from Bose, you can always go online, hsn.com, and search the Bose brand. A lot of folks over the past couple of years have ordered the SoundLink Color, a great big hit for HSN and the Bose company. Very hot item, $129.95. This is in the blue, in the red, in the white, and the black. Fantastic product. Is this a slightly new version of
This is actually the newest version of it. Yeah, just launched a few months ago, so it represents the latest iteration. It has a new design that's actually water resistant, so don't be shy to bring it with you to all of your destinations. So bring it down with you to the pool, bring it down with you as you're doing dishes, set it down by the sink. It can take a splash from any direction. So pair with it with your Bluetooth device. You can even take a phone call with it with a built-in microphone, and it talks you through the entire pairing process with voice prompts to give you that ease of use that you might not expect from your typical Bluetooth.
That's awesome. I didn't even know they'd released the new version of it. Okay, guys, here we go. 10 minutes on our clock. We are counting down. Now, even though our today's special is about to end, I will tell you that we have a This Day Only coming up at the top of the hour that you have to stick around for as well. Please do not leave us just yet. I know most of you have now placed your orders for really for the sake of anybody that might just be channel surfing. For the final time, I'd love to just go top to bottom just to maybe push you in that right direction if you are considering it, because Bose is a company that we are so proud to feature on HSN. For 50 years, they've been the #1 name, and it really is better sound through truly great research and innovation with incredibly talented men and women just like David. So David, let's start really there. Bose has always carved out that niche of being the leaders.
You're right.
What makes this different from all those other brands out there?
Well, I'll tell you a quick story, Adam. I mean, when I walked into Bose for my job interview 11 years ago, as a guy who loves music and is passionate about music, I knew that I was home when I walked into that lobby and I saw a poster hanging from the wall, and it just simply said, there are places in the heart that only music can reach.
Oh, wow.
And to me, I just knew that this was a place that I could really get behind, that this was a company that was really driven by this singular purpose of activating that feeling of music in your heart. And to me, that meant the world to me. So that's why I've spent the last 11 years, going around the country talking about the benefits of Bose products, because I truly feel like that they can make a difference, not just in terms of the sound quality that they provide or the benefits of the ease of use or blending into your room and all of those things that we work so hard to be able to give you that difference making, but it really is about enhancing the quality of life that music can truly provide. The places in your heart that only music can reach, we want you to be able to access them. And go back in time and think about the song that really, made you feel that way that time, that it can just transport you in an instant. I want you to hear that clearly. I want you to hear all of those subtle nuances. I want you to hear that song the way it was meant to be heard when it was performed live. For me, that is priceless. And so the Bose Wave music system and the technology contained within are the keys to unlocking that kingdom, to being able to put that music and that feeling in your heart.
For the final time, folks, we're going to do it with the waveguide technology demonstration, which I think is a great example of how it really takes that sound and fills the room. I'm conscious of the time. We're 7.5 minutes. They're telling me espresso, 200 left. So if we're left with any, it's going to be maybe 150 of the platinum. Both colors are fantastic. Espresso is that wood tone color. The platinum is just very sleek, very streamlined. It looks gorgeous. I think you already know which you prefer. This is fantastic because it shows you the difference between regular sound and Bose sound.
I mean, this is really how we make the difference. And a conventional speaker system, you will not find this technology in anything but Bose. The way I can show you the benefit is by playing some music through these speakers, and you'll see that as I hold them up to the candles, you'll see those flames will flicker as sound physically passes through the flames. But what I'm going to do then is attach the speakers to my waveguide technology here. It's a simple 28-inch twin tube that when I attach the speakers, you will see and hear the difference right away. So why don't I just show you the magic that waveguide can provide. Let me get some music going. Let me start the track again. There we go. Now notice, a little bit of bounce. And now I'm going to attach, listen, and watch.
There we go. So good.
It is amazing every time we do it, isn't it? I can't believe that that's possible. And it's all done through the natural strengthening of the sound as it passes through waveguide technology. It accurately and naturally speeds up that air and multiplies the force so that by the time it exits out into the room, what you, the listener, are experiencing is deep, rich, robust, powerful sound that is so clear as a bell, but that feeling of, you know, that visceral low note performance that really puts you right there in the concert hall. Yeah. That's waveguide speaker technology. You only find it from Bose. It is what we really think that is the difference maker in terms of how you enjoy music.
5 minutes away from a This Day Only, and it is to do with Bose, so please stick around with us. We are taking final calls on our Today Special, which is the biggest offer we have ever been able to do on the most advanced unit from Bose that we offer at HSN. CD player, yes. Radio alarm, yes. Streaming music, yes, you've got it. You've got the remote control. You can access the app that you download for free. It's fantastic and it's easy to use. You'll use this holiday season to play all the wonderful holiday festive tunes. You're going to turn on your Bose when nobody's home, and you're going to dance around that house and feel so good. Folks, it is, and you will. Music is that story of our lives, and that is really the phrase that I use because it's true. You'll turn on a song and you'll be so happy because you remember that time. And then you'll turn on a song and you'll be so heartfelt, and a tear will come to your eye because you remember that other time that something happened, something special. You know, this is life. Let's get a great music player. Let's get a great sound system. It's not that you buy this today and then buy another one next year and another one the year after. You're going to have this for a decade or beyond. You're going to have this for a long, long time. And when you break it down to the many, many, many hours of enjoyment and pleasure that it will bring to you, it is worth every single penny. That's what's so exciting about this. For all those of us that have dreamt of owning a Bose, for all those of us that have said, one day I'm gonna get a Bose, for all those of us that have gone round to a friend's house and seen the Wave and said, you know, I love that, gosh, can I hear it? I'd love to get one of those. This is your day, it's today. HSN are doing it at the best price we've ever been able to. That's why it's our Better Than Black Friday series. We wait for this time of year to splurge on some big items. That 4K TV that you wanted, that laptop that you needed, that printer that you've been looking for, and for the Bose Wave that have always been there at the top of that list. Well, Santa is definitely going to make sure it gets to your house for an amazing price of $83. David, you have spent, obviously, over a decade with the Bose Corporation.
I have.
You're a very talented musician.
Oh, gee willikers, thanks.
No, but it's true. and I think everybody can see that what you say has such integrity about this.
Yeah.
Because for somebody who is so involved in music, average just won't do.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, when you think about all the work that we do as musicians to bring to life the feeling of that musical studio so that we can express that emotion to you and have that connection right to you, man, we want you to feel that feeling. We want you to experience music like you've never heard it before. To get this level of sound.
Getting choked up.
Yeah, I'm getting a fluster. It means something to me. You know, to be able to transmit this music across the airwaves so that you at home can get ready to feel that music in an entirely new way. You know, when you get a chance to experience music in a sense like what we're listening to now, I know it's hard to be able to hear over the speakers that you're listening to with your TV, but we can hear the sound of fingers hitting the keys. We can see the piano as it hits those hammers up and hits those strings. That evokes that emotion. That's what drives people to be able to go to new heights and to be able to take a humdrum experience. A boring day becomes an incredible day just through the power of music. And if I can be in some small part a contributor to how you enjoy that music and how you feel that feeling, and if the people that work so effortlessly over the years to take this experience and bring it to life for you, then we have done our job. We have done it to an incredible degree, and now it's just simply in your hands to be able to enjoy and take advantage of all of that work that we've done to bring this experience to you.
Where are you going to put it? We spoke to Terry. She's going to put it in the living room. Maybe yours will go in the bedroom. Maybe it's going to go on the kitchen counter. Where are you going to put it? I mean, it could go anywhere, really, because it's so small. It's only 14.5 inches wide, and it looks so good that you're happy to have it on display. I think a lot of times we used to hide away our hi-fi systems, our stereo systems.
We tried.
They were monstrosities,
Yeah,
weren't they?
we did our best to hide them.
They didn't look so pretty.
It did not.
Not
no.
like this does. David, when we get this home and we take it out of the box, you showed us that we plug in the one cable and then you attach the other.
Yeah.
That's basically it, isn't it?
That is your setup process. That's what makes the difference too, is that you don't have to be an audio engineer to get this out, set it up, and enjoy music. It is 2 plugs. There's a power plug and the plug from the bottom of the top, and you're off and running. You can start enjoying the music with a simple press of one button to begin enjoying your single CD player, your AM/FM radio. All of that is a button press away. And then once you download our free app, you can now access the streaming capability too. So you can access that world of streaming music through Pandora or Spotify or Amazon. If you have an existing Wi-Fi network, you have the capability to start enjoying that music right away. And even if you don't, with Bluetooth capability, you can wirelessly connect with your tablet or smartphone so that you can stream music right to your SoundTouch as well.
You can do it all. You
can.
can do everything. Well, as we wrap this on up, folks, congratulations. I hope it brings you so much happiness over the years to come. For those of you who are just calling in, make sure you do it as fast as possible. There's only 160 or so in the Espresso and still about 280 in the Platinum. If you have not checked out our sister network, you may not know that we have a Today's Special 2 going on. Yeah, it's the Microsoft Surface Book. Yeah, if you've been looking for the brand new Microsoft product, we have a great offer today. But by the way, folks, as I'm telling you about this, please know we're about to do a this day only. If you're a Bose fan, do not change that channel. We're about to do a this day only. All right, as we set it on up to let you know that the Microsoft Surface Book is available on 6 FlexPay and 12-month VIP financing. It's awesome. You get the Microsoft Pen with it as well. You can interact and create and edit on the screen. It's brilliant. We are about 10 minutes away or 12 minutes away from our Canon wireless photo printer. Copier, scanner, fax machine, and all the software. It's only $69.95. It's like the same price that you'd spend on going to buy some new ink. You get a whole new printer, and it's on free shipping as well. So that's coming up. And at the end of the hour, we have a fabulous laptop. As we say goodbye to our Bose Wave SoundTouch, we do see you there in the ordering process. I promise we're going to get to you. Our wonderful men and women in our call centers across the United States are processing all the orders right now. Bose will be back in the new year, but nothing will compare to the offer that we have done tonight. Well, you think things can't get much better? We have a this day only for every Bose fan. It's first come, first served. There are 500 ready, set, go. I want to be really clear right out of the gate. It doesn't matter how many people call, how many people email. We have 500, and that is it, folks. Buy one, we're sending you a second one. You get 2 of the brand new Bose SoundTouch 10s. These are wireless music systems. They both come individually boxed. And you get the remote controls. Mr. Producer Steve, if you could show America that we are not fibbing here, folks, as we never do. It is real deal, limited. You can choose white or you can choose black. Are you saying there's only 99 in white? Oh, okay, 99 in white. That means about 400 in the black. Here's how they come delivered. You add your own bow, you get 2 boxes, folks. So one is for you and one is for somebody else that you love. Or maybe 2 are for you and one's gonna go in the living room and one's gonna go in the bedroom. 6 FlexPay, free shipping, 12-month VIP financing. These are gonna hightail it out of here. There is no doubt about it. All right, while we have a moment, David, tell me about the brand new SoundTouch 10.
Sure, well, you know, we were talking about all the benefits that SoundTouch provides. It's an access point to that world of streaming music. You can pull down with your Wi-Fi network. You can enjoy all of the music that's out there with Pandora, with Spotify, 20,000 internet radio stations at the touch of a button. But if you don't have the Wi-Fi network, don't worry, because this is also a Bluetooth speaker as well. So you can wirelessly pair and begin playing music just by simply connecting with Bluetooth and